Good morning. My name's Hannah Andrick. I'm a senior here at Ithaca College. And today I'll be talking about technostress and the effects it has on people and coping strategies to combat this newfound disease. So, a motto I like to say is 21st century, stressing people out since the invention of the phone. And I'm going to start with the definition of technostress. So, technostress is stress or psychosomatic illness caused by working with computer technology on a daily basis. It's a feeling of anxiety or mental pressure from overexposure or involvement with technology. It's a term used to define the result of a fast paced life dependent on various means of technology, including computers, cell phones, smartphones, personal digital assistants, texting, and email, all of which were supposed to give people more leisure time and freedom, but instead, people have become slaves and addicted to the constant use of these devices and technologies. So, as you know, I'm a college student. So, if you were to take the following, if you were to follow an average college student around, and I've gathered this from my 4 years being in a college, you would see laptops in every class, constant cell phone use, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, selfie poses, YouTube videos, death by PowerPoint, and at night we go to television, music, iPods, Netflix, Hulu. I could make a longer list, but you kind of get the idea where technology is constantly in our life. The face-to-face interactions and being able to enjoy a moment without your phone in your face is gone. Those moments have passed. And in the book, Managing Stress, there were several ways to identify technostress, and I was able to, it's an excellent book that I was able to read throughout my last semester at college in my stress management course. But it shows some aspects of technostress that currently affect our lives. So the first one was information overload. Given the flood of Facebook updates, text messages, emails, pop-up ads, smartphone apps, websites, and voicemails, it's very easy to become enveloped by information. Reviewing and responding to tons of text messages, emails, and tweets, and voicemails, not to mention deleting spam and junk mail throughout your day, can eat up several hours of each day that you spend in college. I would say that the average, at least for me, knowing my experience, probably a good chunk of 6 hours probably have been taken away from just technology. Boundaries. Less than 20 years ago, that's my second identifier. There were clear-cut boundaries between one's personal and professional life. Today, those boundaries have dissolved to a point where it's hard to tell where one ends and the next begins. With cell phones and text messaging, a person can be accessed every minute of the day. People feel compelled to take devices to movie theaters, plays, restaurants, vacations, and even to bed. And that takes away from your personal and professional life because people always know what you're doing. Which goes into my third aspect, which is privacy. Constant accessibility, one forfeits that right. Furthermore, with the many purchases on the internet, each person develops a consumer profile, which is then sold to a bunch of other vendors. So a good example of this would be my mother has been online looking for a job in the last year. When she applies for a job, she not only has to make an account, but then every day she gets an email from job engines that she has never made an account for, with alerts that say 100 new jobs found or apply here, a problem that causes her a lot of acute stress, which isn't necessary, but that's how our technology is being run now, especially on the internet. There's less family time. You'll see television watching used to be a family activity, but then everyone's on their phone surfing the internet, which is a solitary activity. Thus, people are spending more virtual time on their computers and cell phones and less real time with each other, which ruins personal relationships for a lot of people. Technology and the generational divide, so something that causes me, and again, I'm going to use my mother as a lot of stress, is just being able to adapt to the new technology. So if you're constantly being asked by your parents to assist them with things digital, like programming their iPod or helping them download pictures from their digital camera, downloading music or photos, learning, or my personal favorite, setting up Wi-Fi in the house. It's not an uncommon hassle among the younger generation or high school, middle school students who feel that they're constantly their parental tech support because they are always installing new technology and trying to explain to their parents like how to FaceTime and things like that. Speaking of the younger generation knowing all about this technology, it's a huge environmental disconnect. Kids are not playing outside or seeing nature. Cell phones have been taking away from the beauty of our land, and if someone goes hiking or running, you'll see a constant stream of pictures on Instagram and Facebook that come along with it. Phones are still connected to their hand even though they're outside and enjoying nature. Now, when you're stressed, your brain and body have a physical reaction and it can have a negative impact on you. So I'm going to give you some tips to combat technostress. And you might not realize it, but sometimes if your Wi-Fi shuts down or you've been on Netflix for 4 hours, there should be there is an impact in you. You might just not be aware of it. So our first step is awareness. When technology has created stress in your personal and professional life, keep a daily log of how often you use your technology and how often it's affected your life. Take a technology timeout. You don't always need to be on your computer or phone or fax machine or whatever it is. Take some time to walk around the office, stretch, do some breathing exercises, meditate, just refresh yourself a little bit. Limit your need to multitask. Not everything needs to be done all at once. While you may feel that you're getting more accomplished, multitasking is actually hurting your concentration. Learn to focus your attention on one task at a time and really step back to make sure you're completing your goals with all the focus that you have. And slow down and get exercise. Go outside, take some time, maybe rekindle an old interest by, go fly your kite or go swimming, something that you really enjoyed that you haven't had time for in a while. Try to make that a priority in your life and take mini e-vacations. Go out to dinner, go to the movies, but leave your phone at home. It might be a little scary at first because you don't have that constant slew of emails and text messages coming your way, but it'll be worth it, and I can promise that. So my final words are to challenge you to put your phone down and really take personal time for yourself and with your family and friends. It is remarkable what that can bring into your life. At the end of your time, your photos and your cell phone or any technology will not be what matters. It's your family, and it is the people that have been with you through the funny or scary moments in your life. Don't let technology take away from your relationships, and don't let technostress run your life. For those of you in college like me, or getting out, remember the moments you share with your friends. Get off the internet and go outside and play frisbee, or have a one-on-one with your best friend. Join a club, make a difference. Don't spend your time on technology. It's causing negative effects on your brain, and I want you to have fun and love your life. The filter on your picture is not a priority in your life, and I can promise you that. Thank you for your time, and I hope you enjoyed my little TED Talk.